You're here with San right now, and we're on Snacks Radio. So we got a couple of things to get into today, right? So there's a couple of announcements from the desk of Snacks that I have for you guys. You're also going to see Crae here, special guest, live, seeing the cover art for the extended version of Vacant House today. Let's get into a couple things real fast, right? We've had a couple of things happen recently that are just a little crazy, and we're going to talk about them here because nobody's cutting me a check to say this or that. This is straight media. So first thing first, we're going to get into, you guys, Adidas. Are you fucking with them still? Kanye, maybe he should have gotten in trouble for his anti-Semitic quotes and comments. But Kyrie tweeting a link, is that enough to receive this backlash? All coming to you soon. Tune in. And now, coming straight from the year 3030, you can't hit a J with him if you don't roll one too. Crae. What's good, my brother?
How you feeling?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm fantastic.
Oh,
I can't even lie.
So, thank you for coming out to Snacks Radio. Thank you for taking your time out today and coming here. So, I feel like we deserve to talk to the people after, everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Yeah, so, the main goal of Snacks Radio is to, get on local artists, respect and love and unity around the group.
Hell yeah.
So, first thing first, I am so grateful for the opportunity to have worked with you.
Hey,
Same
here.
So, who is Crae?
Who am I? Ooh, that's a hard question. At the same time, basically, I'm a dude who's been rapping all his life. That's all I ever really wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally getting to a point where I feel like, it could happen any day. So I'm like, I got to put everything I got into this joint, and I'm a hard worker, and that's Crae. Crae don't ever stop. You feel me?
I feel you. So, since we're jumping right into it, and rest in peace, with artists dying every day for different reasons, do you think the fame is worth it?
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's not, but that's just what comes with it at the end of the day. It's not even like like that's what I want, because more than anything I want to people to hear my music. And if fame comes with people hearing my music, that's what happens, So I'm good with everything that comes with it, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna move smart, I'm gonna do everything that I need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? God willing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a long, fruitful life, you feel me?
Amen.
Be out here.
But with this game, he said it here, it doesn't always guarantee that. You have to be willing to charge to the game if this is what you want. With becoming the top pop culture, it also came a fee of, being the most stalked and frowned upon behind the scenes, but they love it in front of the media. We don't do that here. Everyone we talk about, we love dearly. So, also, I want to ask you, for the people that don't know you, would you like in a lady?
What do I like in a lady?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good ass question. At the same time, that's
tell the ladies that they try to figure out.
For the Jones trying to figure out, I like a shorty who don't gotta be seen,
right?
But people see her. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I look for in a shorty is how other shorties act around her. You know what I'm saying? Or how her friend group is. You know what I'm saying? Because birds of a feather flock together. You feel me? So if you know what I'm saying. So if your friend's doing this and I'm alright, but if you alright out here, you know what I'm saying, you good. Because off the rip, if I'm talking to somebody, I'm already attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? I like my my brown queens, the best, they top tier, you know what I'm saying? But I love all the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But number one on the scale.
Ain't nothing wrong with what you just said.
Yeah.
So yeah. Ladies, you're ready here first. If you want to kick it with Crae, you can't be with the team of Shwebbies. First off.
Feel me?
Alright? And that's facts on Snacks. So, I think it's time. I think it's time for an announcement. So you know what I'm saying. First thing first. Next month, around this time, December, you guys will be getting the extended version of Vacant House. You thought it was over? Oh, we're just beginning. So get ready for this complete masterpiece of the extended version of Vacant House. That was just a sample of what you guys are about to get. And thank you for running it up. Thank you for all the streams. Continue to do so on all platforms. We love you guys. And you snacks, don't forget that you bad and you that yeah, wherever you at, okay? So, I do want to show him, you know, the cover art for the extended. And my big snack shit. So, sir, in this envelope contains cover art. You don't even know about this.
Oh, I gotta take off my sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see it clearly. You feel me?
What's that? Don't show him.
That's tough, though.
What's that?
That's actually, that's hard. That's hard. Wait, you showing them?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you get a glimpse. That's all the fuck y'all get. Cover the cameras. Support us, right? That's all y'all
Cut
get.
it out. No, he can blur it out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let him take a second. Oh, he for only need a second. All right, cool.
This is crazy. Yeah, I got the. That's tough. No, this is crazy. So
crazy. We're going to take this time, you know, this excerpted clip right here to tell you that we also have a new designer for Snacks Online. I want to say that you guys are getting something Black Friday, but don't shoot the messenger. And actually, let's stop right here. When we get back, we're going to talk about Fast Sonic Europe, you guys. And we're going to be talking about Damn, the new release from Choice Music Group. Have you tuned in?
On écoute aussi Snells Radio depuis les rues de France.
Yeah, let's go. It's Crae. Bitch. Woo, we on mob shit. It's a mob, yeah. Take them hundred, stuff that shit inside of my club. Why niggas think they son, you ain't nothing around. You ain't nothing around, might take a packet. I was smoking dope inside that Vacant house. Dreaming about copping a vacation house. Somewhere south, all you do is talk shit. Shut your mouth. I used to have feelings, then I lost it. Fucking that she took my soul, she suck it out. Give a fuck about it. You just like to run your mouth. Create a type that shut it down. You see me, you can start it out. Married to this shit every night, sleeping with my mother now. I'm carrying this shit, but it ain't nothing. I'm doing thunder now. Gave a little bitch a baby candy, she Mariah. In love with her physique when she get naked, I'm inspired. She say she love the way our eyes connect when I'm inside her. And how the boy make something out of nothing like MacGyver. I'm not a liar. Years that made me wiser. I give you a shot, keep it a buck, I pass the monster. I'm from another planet, spin your block and flying saucer. And the bitch I'm with, I bet you money I'm gon' boss her. Woo. We on mob shit, it's a mob, yeah. Take them hundred, stuff that shit inside of my club. Why niggas think they son, you ain't nothing around. You ain't nothing around, might take a packet. I was smoking dope inside that Vacant house. Dreaming about copping a vacation house. Somewhere south, all you do is talk shit. Shut your mouth. I used to have feelings, then I lost it. Fucking that she took my soul, she suck it out.
So, you guys, we're here with Crae, you know what I'm saying? So, I want some of your opinions on these topics, right?
Alright, bet.
Alright, cool. So, don't shoot the messenger, but I got a couple notes while I was away that, you know, Kanye is no longer with Adidas, but his designs are. I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel like Kanye West should have been smarter in the beginning.
I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, with me as a human being, I feel we sit here and we talk about mental health until it comes to it. And this being Mental Health Month, instead of y'all talking about this black man, when the fuck are you going to get him some fucking help? When are you going to do that? We sit here and talk about him like a dog. When are we going to actually care about mental health and get him some fucking help? Y'all are quick to turn him from your door. Anyways, moving on. Kyrie, two-sided link. And trust and believe, I am not for any race being lower than the other, but that's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. Let's keep it like that. Let's keep it across the board all the way. Please. Why is it when slavery was a choice, there wasn't an uproar? In our community, there was. Black Twitter, shambles. It didn't make a fucking press meeting. So let's talk about that before you want to talk and point fingers at the black man. That's crazy. Excuse me. Go ahead. Your points.
Honestly, this man, Kanye, well, at the end of the day, I feel like Kanye West as Kanye West, you know, has done a lot and been through a lot, right?
Right.
And when it comes to that, he wanted that so long that I feel like that was one of the things that he sacrificed in order to get where he got.
Well, we're all human.
Yo,
You know,
yeah,
what you
yeah,
sacrifice.
100%. But the fact
We
that we
skip
all
around-
human and we do make mistakes doesn't cancel out that contract. And it might not be right,
Ooh.
but that's the same reason why niggas
That
is in
part.
360 deals, blow the fuck up,
Ooh!
and then are still sick as fuck.
You're talking.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
what I'm going to say about that is, do you agree with what's happening based off of common sense? Not politics, just common sense. Would this be okay if there wasn't all that involved?
Would it be okay if there wasn't all
the
like,
politics behind it, all of the who
all
owns
like
media,
all the
and
shit that he? Oh, so okay. If would it still be like that? No, it
For
would.
you,
It would,
for you personally.
For me personally, no, it wouldn't be like that because we wouldn't know that he didn't own his shit. Because he would. Because if that wasn't in the play, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have known it, and he would have still been out making shoes, saying some crazy shit about Kim from time to time, putting out the text messages, all that shit. But he wouldn't have. You know, if he didn't. I feel like he did that shit for some reason that we just don't know at this point. You know what I'm saying? And he might be regretting it at the end of the day, but like I feel like that nigga said that shit.
All right, let's move on to the next topic, you guys. So,
Wait, I got a question for you.
what's up?
How was Europe?
How was Europe?
How was it? Let me
Okay.
know the details.
All right.
You feel me?
What you want to know?
I want to know, where'd you go? How many places did you go while you were in Europe?
I went a lot of places. I only stopped and made, my little stops and
Mhm.
doops. I was in Germany. Shout out Frankfurt.
You
Shout
got some
out
schnitzel?
Schnitzel.
Isn't that
You
over
talking
there?
about the battered chicken,
Bratwurst?
right? The battered chicken schnitzel.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So actually, schnitzel is, you guys. It's chicken that's battered, or any type of meat. It can be veal,
It's
whatever.
just
I
fried
did
chicken?
not get schnitzel. I got, you guys don't hate me, I got Euro. So I don't know if that's how it's actually pronounced or what, but it's GYRO
Oh,
here.
them shits hit. Hey, tell me.
They
you
call
got
it
a lamb
Euros
jump.
out there.
Tell me you got a lamb jump. Please.
It was kebab. I couldn't tell
Was it
you what it
kebab?
was, but their
Probably
shit's so
had
healthy
some
out there. It was probably, it might have been lamb. I don't know. Don't quote me.
That shit hit. Lamb is fire. Favorite meat, top 10. Bold.
So outside of that, so right? Wait, pause. Are you done?
Hey,
Are you done? Right. So pause. Right. In addition to going to Germany, I actually went to Paris by myself. You
Ooh.
guys. Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah. You can't tell me I'm not 50% French, right? So. Since we're on this topic, I want to hear, before I say anything,
Mhm.
what was your point of view with Vacant House? And did you think it was going to do what it did so far?
Nope, I didn't.
You didn't.
I did not.
I knew that. But why? Why didn't you think so?
And I didn't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I thought it was like I fuck with the song like personally like to myself, but it was one of them jumps where it was like I don't think that the greater audience is gonna see it the way that I see it.
He was
You know
going to
what
throw
I'm
it away, you guys. I want to hear. I want to hear. So what made you want to throw that song away? Let's talk about the whole process with that song being picked back up from the jump, because I don't know this. So how did that work for you?
So shout out my nigga Ingy So Nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
When he
Ink.
was putting 30-30 together. Originally, it was gonna be a lot of songs, but we had to narrow it down. You know what I'm saying? And it just came down to cuts. And at the end of the day, like I feel like it worked out better this way because now you still get to hear it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have all like the weight around it. that 30/30 did. So like, you know what I'm saying? You just get to focus on one thing as opposed to, you know, a whole project. You know what I'm saying? So they actually, and I feel like that's why people are appreciating it a little bit more.
Yeah. So and not only let's shed more light on Crae, you guys, right now. I don't want to stop it right here. There is Damn that just came out.
Hell yeah.
And what other song were you also featured on? Bad Advice. And you performed that.
Yeah,
At H3 Festival. How was it performing in front of that audience?
It was fun. It was super. Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was super fun. I can't even. It's been so long since I performed because like when I was up in New York for a little bit for school and shit and all that, I was performing and stuff up there. You know, I got like started doing a lot more shit than I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And COVID hit and then I shut everything down. So like that shit just felt like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I felt like actually myself up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was dope.
So was that the largest audience you've ever performed in front of?
Yeah, I say so, for sure.
That's amazing. That's dope. And you know, it's great.
Shout out Trey Taylor.
Shout
out CMG, Trace Music Group.
Yeah, shout out to his label mate Trey Taylor, you guys. Actually, there's another thing that Trey extended out to me that you guys might see really soon. Ooh. So keep an eye out for that. Another announcement, not yet, though, you know, I talk gangwage. So let's continue on too. So when I was let's get back to Vacant House.
Yeah.
That brought you an audience simply off of that from all over the place. Now, Apple Music, it's mostly in the US. Thank you guys for streaming so much.
Shout out to
now Spotify. You got different listeners from different countries, and you know that's Bastion doing his thing. He working. Shout out to him. Shout out to Bastion. So I'm going to tell you guys. Actually, this is a part of Europe. How that came about. Yeah. Let me tell you my side of that. Right. So I hit Zay. I was like, yo, like I'm trying to. Announcement number 3. Right. Okay. Snacks Radio, the mixtape, is in the works. 2023 expects to see that. Spring, summer. So, yes, with that being said, Vacant House was the first promo single for that. And just like he said, he didn't expect it to do that. You guys, I did not either. I was literally in Europe, right? So we had a discussion before about the song, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know it was going to come about. I sat my ass down, you know, while I was overseas, and I got the okay from everyone, you know. I got the cover art put together. I met a friend in France off of the train, you guys. I went there by myself. Most people don't know that. Yeah, I went to France by myself completely. I met Bastion and his girlfriend, and they just took me under their wing, and I was, you know, just showed the city from, you know, to locals, and it was so very just different. And I've heard the nicest, kindest words I've ever heard in Europe. If you get a chance to travel alone by yourself and you make a lifetime friend and you get that said friend onto a song that you are already in the middle of having executive produce, and hey, you, after I've gone and left, hey, you, I need you to hop on this right here, say in French, you know, da-da-da-da. No hesitation. Like, shout out to him. I love just the hospitality over there. It's a different world. Yeah. And seriously, Europe will like change your view on life. Not Europe, and just traveling the world in general. Like, your problems are so small compared to how big the world really is.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I can agree to that. For sure. For sure. I'll be thinking about that shit all the time. That's dope, though. That's dope as hell. Shout out to Bastion.
Yes, shout out to him. So, you know, you guys will get that at the end of December, middle. Be expecting. So, also what I wanted to talk about was Crae. I touched on it briefly a second ago, but he just tweeted a link out.
He did.
And that was enough to be punished. Did you get to see the interview? The documentary? I didn't.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was gone so quick.
Yeah, I didn't see what it was. I didn't even see the tweet. You know what I'm saying? I heard about it, and I saw some like, interviews of that man, you know, talking about it, just being like, I don't understand why y'all are upset or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
you know, I get why people are upset. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like that man, you know, didn't think that he was doing something that would offend people. You know what I'm saying? Because that man all on the like peace shit. This man out there burning sage in the stadium and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That man just wanna be on some shit, but he think he, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out something. You know what I'm saying? That's all he trying to do is discover himself. And in the process of that, you know, he might have made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You know, nobody knows, but they had to deal with it how they dealt with it. You know, I don't know if it was justified. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the, you know, if the man, you know, the punishment was worth the tweet, but you know, that's not for me to say.
That leaves me uncomfortable as a black man in America, wondering what I can and cannot say, because he said not a word. It was a link. So, if I go against the grain, am I subject to the same treatment? But that's how I. But let's move on from that. Let's get back to you. So you are from Ithaca, correct?
Oh no, I'm from Maryland.
Oh, you from Maryland, right?
From Maryland. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out Calvert County. You know what I'm saying? You know, 20657.
Well, that's lesbian.
Yeah, that's lesbian.
Oh, all right.
You feel me?
So yeah. So
The
tell people how do you connect to New York? Because I had someone ask me the other day.
I just went to school up there. I went to school up in Ithaca. You know what I'm saying? Ithaca, New York. No relation.
That's tough. Ithaca also coming out 11/11.
You feel me? 11/11. You feel me? Ithaca, shout out. You know,
Make
shout out
tune
Breeze
in.
too. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. So you know, we up there. That was one of my. You know, I went through some experiences, and I do love Ithaca. It holds a place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Shout out New York, upstate New York. It's fire up there. Met some great people. You know, but I had to be down here because this is where you know the team at. So
Absolutely.
Get right, you know what I'm saying? If this is what I want, I can't be 6 hours away. It's like, hey, yo, pull up on me.
Right.
Just everybody come up here. It's like, nah, I'm gonna go down there. And now we back, getting active.
So when did you start rapping?
Ooh, that's a good question. So, actually wanting to like really be a rapper, probably like 13, but I've been rapping since I was like 5.
Mm-hmm.
So this like I said before, this is the only thing I've ever actually wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've been good at other things, but like rapping is just like like I'm gonna be that. You know what I'm saying?
So compared to your first song to the most recent one you just dropped, what do you like the most that you've changed about yourself?
Everything, 100%.
Everything?
If me making my first song with the old microphone I had, my dad bought me that junk for Christmas. I remember that junk. I was so safe.
Which do you remember thinking that you had to practice on a little bit more? That you have like
everything. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was ass when I first started rapping. I was trash. And like at the time, I thought I was good, and like it was good for me, like confidence wise, for thinking that I was good. You know what I'm saying? But the transformation I've had in that time is like, you wouldn't even, like, after this I'll show you some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some super old shit. But the transformation is crazy. Like, if I could really see this shit, I'd be like, yo, this man is like, how are you not like up there yet? Like, I can't even believe you're making this shit. So I'm just like,
I think it's very dope that our audience gets to see you transform from, what they first heard to what you're becoming now. You're honestly, you don't get a break. Every time you turn around, you see featuring Crae or Crae dropped this, da-da-da.
Hey, that's what
I'm very excited to see what's in hold for you, my brother.
I appreciate that. We stepping on next.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay, and you already hit fucking first. So, one more thing I did want to get into before we go. Do you have anything you want to talk about currently?
I don't want to say is just don't ever think that we're stopping. Anybody that you see me fuck with, we're never stopping. We're gonna keep going until this shit pops. Like it's inevitable at this point. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's me, whether it's Trey, whether it's Snacks, you feel me? My man John, you feel me? Fast Sign, you feel me? My man Mark, my man Inky, you feel me? GL Smooth, Slim Cuz, Maz, everybody, King Gino, all of them, you feel me? Never stopping. Keep going. We're turning this shit up. You're gonna see this in like 2 years and be like, damn, I can't even believe he said this shit. He was like, yo,
You heard it all.
you heard it here first. Even though I've been saying it, but not on camera, because you know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add something on to that too. There could be an additional of names to that list, but however, there are not. I've been really calm and I've been really quiet on certain things, but let's talk about it. I just find it really funny how you want to talk about anyone and then in the same breath promote that you're all for unity. Cut that shit out. I come here straight off of the strict love of the people in my community that I admire, and why the fuck don't we have a platform? I only want to show love. Now, if you do, however, want to attack anything that has to come under this umbrella, there is words for you. But let's keep it at that. You know, if you're a rapper, let's rap. Let's rap. Yeah, you can talk shit, but can you rap? So, other than that, oh, and no, I did hear the other day too. I want to make it very clear, the only inspiration for Snacks Radio, shout out to Nicki Minaj, is Queen Radio. And I'm going to make that very clear. I, myself, am a barb. I love me some Nicki. Queen Radio has inspired everything that I do with Snacks. And, you know, I took it and made it my own. And for me, it's really having a voice to this person you see selling these clothes. Who are you buying that from? That's what Snacks Radio is. It's that voice. Like, you don't know the personality of the person you're, you know, gathering from. Now you get to see that. You know, firsthand, behind the camera. So, that's what that's about. I'm not going to address anything else the rest of the motherfucking year. And let's be very fucking clear about that. And that's a wrap for Snacks Radio today.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Crae. Bitch. We on mob shit.